Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
I'm tired, Mike.
Yeah, I thought he forgot his name. And today is Sunday Funday. So what are we doing today for Sunday Funday? We thought we'd do something different. I know everyone loves the Travelers, but I wanted to there was a bunch of 90 proofers. We haven't done a low proof one in a while, and there are some of you guys that like the low proof. So we did grab the Travelers one because it is 90 proof. We got it for $32.99. And then I got the Old Forester 1870, also 90 proof. We got this one for $42.99. We went with Remedy. I got this, actually, my buddy gave me this from Georgia when he came up. He had brought me this one. We got this one for $35, and this is also, where is it? 90 proof. Just wanted to make sure. I think they all were. And last but not least, this paddle wheel. This is 90 proof, and we got this for $29.99. I believe that was one of the ones that surprised us when we did a Monday. So
You know what I told you off camera? I was thinking this was Remus, so that's why I had that in my head.
Oh, on it?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Remedy,
No, that was one my buddy actually sent me. So, regular mash mix-up rules. Mike pours them. I'm out of the room. I shuffle them when he's out of the room. We should be drinking the same thing at the same time, so we're going to start on glass number 1. I don't know what he's doing over there because I'm running a thing. We're starting on glass number 1.
I started too late on my...
Yeah, just...
my nose stuff.
The disturbing stuff?
It's not really... I wasn't trying to disturb you. I was quiet.
Right. I don't think any of these are gonna light us up. I don't think we're gonna Uber and well, we'll have to see. You know what I mean?
I'm thinking one.
We've done so many good
right.
ones. I said, no, let's get one of these out of the way to see.
There's nothing crazy in the nose right now.
With that being said, the palate is better than what the nose was. At least I'm getting a flavor out of this one. Actually, it has an actually pretty good finish. You know what I mean? Like the flavor's still in there.
The flavor definitely is.
Just for a 90 proof.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like a one noter. Don't get me wrong, but it's that wasn't bad.
I have 2 guesses on that.
I can honestly say, I can't remember the last time I drank any of these. You know what I mean?
When we did
when we did the battle of that. It wasn't even this one. It was the 100 proof of the Old Forester. You know what I mean?
I don't have that one either. So, yeah, I definitely don't have any of these. So I have not had a drink of any of these.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the most recent would be Travelers, but I've never gone back to it other than
and I won't get it, so that's
no. Steve come over the other day and he was like, I want to try that one again. For some reason, I watched a review and then he tried it. He's like, nope. I said, yeah, that's that. That's what you're gonna. That's it. This one's sugary. Like it's way sweeter than the last one. The last one actually threw a little bit of elbows.
I'd say very little, but
compared to this one, like this one drinks way softer and way more sugary.
It does do that. But flavor-wise, I'm almost going to go with 1, even though I'm not crazy about the flavor of 1 as much. But it's way more flavor than 2.
Right, this one's almost muted. It tastes more sugar than anything, but it doesn't.
And the nose is really nothing. So
I don't disagree with that. We'll see what happens when we come back. Excuse me, but I'm kind of leaning towards that too. I don't know if I drink it from 2 to 1 whether I would like it better, but
I should try that, I guess.
it's a quiet one today.
It does seem
we're all quiet,
very
today.
quiet.
I don't know if.
See, this is a better nose than 1 and 2 right off the bat.
Right. way better on the taste too. I mean, I thought this was going to stand out anyways. So and it is. You know what I mean?
It definitely, because it's 2 notes versus like one.
Well, actually, if I'm gonna actually count notes, I think there's more than that because I get the banana, or I get the nuts. I haven't got chocolate yet.
I'm getting
I get like
quite the nut,
banana and a
nut, and then
and a
pretty
nice
heavy
oak
nut.
presence, actually.
Well, the oak is in the very end for
the first. It is. This is the first one that actually feels like it has some age to it. That would be my front runner so far. I had a feeling that would happen when I did it, but I was just grabbing 90 proofers. I probably should have grabbed a different one because after I grabbed it, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's going to stand out. But then I said, you know what? That's what happens. You know what I mean? Then they just made better whiskey.
In a price point, they're all similar, correct?
That's why I went with
30 something.
Because I had the Heaven's Door, which is 92 proof, which I was going to go with, but that was a little bit more money. So I figured I'd stay with the proof and the price. Yeah. On it. Ooh, this smells like a glass. This doesn't even smell.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna tell me you got a crazy nose, I was gonna go.
It literally smells.
When you were like, "Oh," I was like, "Oh, what?"
It smells like like you washed the glass. That's it. I don't even smell whiskey
or ethanol.
Could that be that one? I hope it is. I hope it is, travelers. I hope it's I hope it's in order. Could we have the glasses? I shuffle them all. Could we be in the right order? I don't know. Whatever this one is muted like crazy. This might need some time to open up in a glass because
I might get a hint of a nut, and that's only in flavor, not in.
You're getting 0 on the nose.
There is 0 on the nose.
I'm trying to see a nut now. All right, what we're gonna do then? We're gonna take a break. We'll cleanse our palate, and we'll be back in 1 minute. Back. So we are back. We're gonna start on the right, work our way left.
Shadows again. What? It was a song.
I didn't hear. I didn't know what you were saying.
Back in the shadows again. Oh. Now it's gonna bug me. I'm singing a song and I forget who it is. Don't mind me. We're sniffing. The nose come around.
It's still not. It's not exquisite. Let's put it that way.
Whoa, fucking waggle time.
It's kind of
exquisite.
It's okay.
The nose is way better.
Bad. The nose is better. And it doesn't drink as soft because it's the first one coming back after we cleanse. You know what I mean? So it has a little more substance to it. Which is good, you know, because obviously coming off at 3, it was totally muted when we drank it last time.
It was really nothing. There was no nose. There was nothing.
So coming this way, that's why I always like to come back because now it's the front runner, so it actually has a taste.
Who sings that song, Back in the Saddle Again? It's gonna piss me off. Oh, Aerosmith. Never mind. Problem solved. Woo! Happy again.
All right. Well,
that one stepped up a little bit.
I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it right where it is because we're gonna have to see what the other ones do. But it wasn't as bad on the way here. It was definitely my last place one. Now I don't mind it as much, to be honest with you.
I'm pretty tough to suck it off the rug.
Yeah.
This one's way.
I would have blamed Steve on that too because he just asked me the other day, "Have you spilt a thing?" I was like, "Oh, why would you ask me that question? Why would you do that?" No, it's night and day.
It's like 3.
I almost don't even want to drink this one because it's just going to wreck me for the other 2. No, I was going to save it for the toast.
That's a big toast. The nose is scrumptious.
I mean, this goes back to, I've said this 1,000 times, so even if you go all the way down to like Old Forester 86, they just pump so much flavor into their whiskey.
That's a big assumption, Tom. I might have to follow with you.
I'll be shocked if this isn't Old Forester.
I'm going to be very shocked with you.
I'm going
to say somehow you cheated.
You're getting a banana, you're getting the nuts, you're getting everything. If this turns out to be any of the other ones, then run to the store. Don't walk and get it because it's.
I can't imagine that this is not. And I even have it written that way My first little guess around.
That's definitely the front runner right now. I mean, you get I get the banana. I'm getting just I don't so much get the chocolate on this one right yet, but I get banana with nuts. It's just nice caramel, nice oaky ending. I mean, it's just it's a nice roller coaster ride of flavors while you're drinking it. It's not expensive.
It might be the priciest one though, right? It's 42. 43.
And I don't know if Whiskey Row's gone up. We got this one a long time ago, so it's I don't remember that. I said the prices while you were fiddle farting with your cups over there, so I really can't.
Hey
tell
now,
you.
Mister, I was not fiddly fucking around.
I don't know. This one is $39.99. I know that for a fact. This one's
really
$35. I think Paddle. So it was muted on the way there, but now again we're coming on. This is $29, so it is the most expensive one for sure. But it's still sub $50,
Right.
And 90 proof.
A weak caramel at best, I get out of 2. Mm-hmm. What did I put down for 2?
And it's super sugary on the flavor. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm gonna have to do 2 and 4 head to head. I think
I'm almost no, because it's like very blah. At least there's a nose in my 4.
It just came off a 3 though, so I don't think it's fair unless I'm gonna have to go head to head with the other one because 3
you know how much
muted.
I love the knick-knack.
3 muted. They muted 4 when we did it that way. So
right now.
You don't have to, but I have
no,
because I'm not going to be able to. It's not going to be fair. This is way more sugary than glass number 4. I don't know if I like the flavor. I'm going to have to drink it back to back. But
I'm not arguing that. It's just there's really nothing there. There's no nose. There's really nothing added to that either. So
no. Compared to 3, these bring you to like the generic. All right, if I paid $20 for it, I don't feel horrible, but it's not anything to write home about. You're not going to learn anything by trying to get tasting notes.
If you do, you're friggin' working.
Yeah, because it is. You get like a vanilla. That's about it. A little caramel.
Maybe it's a light caramel to me.
Yeah, on the glass number 1.
On the glass number 1.
Now this one actually has this nose woke up. This has a nice caramel nose. Compared to
it's to me, it's like a caramel slice bread.
Oh, I'm not getting bread.
That's where I land.
There's way more caramel than 2 and 4.
Mm-hmm. It has
it has a weird taste though.
It's a different flavor.
Yep.
Than the other 3 by a mile.
Yep.
But which leads me to believe that this would be Remedy. Because that's Virginia, is it not?
No, my buddy gave it to me from Georgia. I think it's sourced. It might be Kentucky. I don't know. I think that one might have been sourced.
But it still has more flavor, even though it may not be my favorite flavor. It has more flavor than 2 and 4. So I'm gonna kind of lean.
I agree with that, but I don't know if I can give it merits on the fact it's not a bad taste, but there's a different.
It's a unique taste.
Yeah,
it's definitely totally stands out from
the other
2, 3, 4.
No, definitely. So, all right.
So I'll go with. Can you give it merits? Maybe because it's still there, like that flavor.
No, it has it has a way better nose, and it does have a lot more flavor that came off of.
So for that.
It may actually
I give it a little bump above 2 and 4.
All right. Well, we're gonna take a quick. Wait, it'll be 1 second for you. We're gonna have to. I gotta at least compare these 2 over here, and so we'll have back with your results in 1 minute. All right, so we are back. So I lined the bottles up the way Mike thinks they are. He thinks that it's Remedy, Paddle Wheel, Old Forester, and Travelers. Me personally, I think Paddle Wheel is in the front. I think Travelers is 2. Old Forester, and then the Remedy down here. Doesn't matter which way they are. We actually both picked the whiskeys in the same way. We have them in the right order of what tastes better to worst, anywa's. But
we didn't even have to really argue on that.
no,
so
we didn't.
nothing.
I just wanted to double check on a couple of them because this, there's not a huge difference between glass number 2 and glass number 4, except for glass number 2 is just so muted and sugary, and
Sweet,
there's not a lot of
sweet
flavor.
nothing,
Yeah.
yeah.
With it. But so we'll see what they are. Doesn't matter if we guess the bottles right, anyways. But I know who the winner is, or we better know who the winner is because it certainly tasted way better than the rest. But
It definitely did do that.
so our last place bottle, what was in glass number 2, and it's what you poured in glass number 4.
4 would be Travelers. Traveler. So you got that one.
I got that one right. So our third place bottle, what was in glass number 4. So it's what you poured in glass number 2.
Remedy.
I'm 2 for 2 right now.
I'm talking palm water.
Our second place one was in glass number 1, and it's what you poured in glass number 3.
What I poured in glass number 3
Yeah,
was Paddle Wheel.
paddle wheel. So our big winner today,
What the hell?
which I kind of thought it was going to be, is the 1870 original batch from Old Forester. I mean, it stood above the rest. I mean, if you're looking for a 90 proofer, it was not even in the same league as the other ones. It just was way more flavor.
Not even.
and taste.
Excuse me. I can't talk. I can't.
Pay no
fucking-
attention. I told him to take a minute, and he's like, no, I like to suffer. Now listen to him. So, well, there you go.
We're gonna
There's the battle of the 90s anyway. So, I know there's a couple of you, there is some that you said you wanted to see, but for one reason or another, mainly probably I drank, we have to get a bottle to fulfill one of the obligations. But if there isn't, if there isn't a lineup of 3 or 4 that you'd like to see, leave a comment down below, because I do like to do you guys' before I do anything like this. But I just figured, these are all short money, under $50, low proof, and we haven't done one of them in a while. We always end up doing all the high proof ones. So I just
In
figured
all
I would
honesty,
try to
though,
get it out there.
I don't know if I go crazy with too many of these.
But
Unless you want to really experiment, there's.
or if you are someone who likes the low proof, not everybody likes it. We're not a big fan of that, but
some of these are pricey, and they're not really crazy.
not gonna lie, I added this one in for the sole purpose to see where it landed, and it landed dead last. And I mean, that's the biggest thing. And this was all the hype. This was all. This isn't worth the bottle it's in. I've said it before. It tastes like a Canadian whiskey.
I believe we said it in our review.
So
as well.
I mean, that was part of why I wanted to throw this in a blind note, just to see. Hey, it did win against Elvis, but then I just wanted to see putting it up against 3 others.
Again,
where it would.
Where
come.
would Elvis?
So,
Elvis's be like sucking pond water here too. So
yeah, it would be this one. It'd be 5th. That's it. But again, I just wanted to see. Sometimes it's good to do these. So if there is something you want to see, leave a comment down below. But that's Sunday Funday this week. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Me on with this one. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
subscribe.